Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Miller. I'm here at the Marketing 2.0 conference. I'm here with one of the honorees. Maurice, can you please tell us about your company and the services you provide?
Yeah, that's a great question. Interestingly enough, we're in the middle of a pivot, but predominantly what we do is we work with B2B service providers that have fairly high value transactions to create their strategy. And we're moving over into showing them how to use podcasting to generate first party data, collect what we would call near time interest, and generate business through podcasting.
That's great. I actually do podcasts, so this interests me even more. So, for the lingo, B2B, can we elaborate on
Yeah,
what that means?
business to business. So
Okay.
we work with businesses that work with other businesses.
Oh, so you kind of connect them, and it's through podcasting and extending beyond that?
Yes. So what we're doing now is we're helping the business owner launch and grow their podcast
Oh, wow.
to reach a further audience. Essentially, we're helping them create better content that they can do so in a way that business owners like. You don't start a business because you want to create content. Like that's you didn't go into it. If you make cakes, you didn't think that you were going to need to create videos about cakes. And so what we're essentially doing is helping them solve that problem of, I don't know what content to create. I don't know how to create it. And I want it to be good, but I don't know how to do it.
Nice. So, with that being said, and with you being recognized for your business, for your efforts and everything, being here at the Marketing 2.0 conference, how do you feel?
For a lack of a better expression, it's pretty cool.
I'm glad to
Pretty
hear
cool.
that. That's wonderful. So, what inspired you to go into providing this B2B business?
Yeah, that's a really great question. I have a really hard time working with individual consumers. That's a personal thing that it can be challenging to not have more in common with a person. I understand what business owners are going through because I go through it or I've gone through it, right? So for me, I like to make things as easy as possible. So it doesn't make sense for me to go after a market that I don't necessarily understand as well as being an entrepreneur, right? So it just was like, this makes sense. So the service in itself was kind of an accident. I didn't set out to create a podcast. I didn't set out to build a marketing company. It just kind of happened because of the things that I enjoy.
Sometimes I feel as though the greatest things happen by accident.
Yes.
So, to the audience members that are watching that may need this service or that may even be inspired to go down the same route as you, what would be a message that you would provide them with?
Yeah, and I'm going to say something that a lot of people are not going to agree with, but like my first thing would be just try it, right? I am very against people hiring professionals before they've tried it because, quite frankly, you might find that you just hate it, right? There's no point in paying me money if you realize like I just hate creating podcasts, right? So that would be my first thing: is try it, do a little research, go off and do a live on Facebook or on TikTok or whatever, and just talk about a topic that you're passionate about. And if you've tried it for 30 days and you're like, I think this is cool and I want to scale this, then reach out to a professional and say, okay, I know that I want to do this because I've done these things. And now I just need guidance on how to create something that makes sense to really put some serious effort and resources behind.
And as far as creation, and you did mention that your business was taking a pivot,
Yeah.
what is one of the upcoming goals that aligns with the pivot that your business is taking for 2023?
Yeah. So we upcoming goals. We essentially have to completely rebuild our book of business. So we're kind of the brand that I operate under now will go away, and then there'll become a new brand. So the goal will be to solidify our new client base. We're firing a lot of our clients, which is a good thing. We just can't serve them the way that they need to be served anymore for us to focus on what we need to focus on. So it'll be growing this business to a little over $500,000 in revenue within the 2023 timeline.
Congratulations.
That's our
That
goal.
is
Yeah.
great. So, on that note, guys, if you're not inspired or if you don't want to support at this point after hearing the goals that he has, I don't know what you're doing. So can you please provide them with any social media or a website to where they can connect with you?
Yeah, you can find me on TikTok and Facebook as the On Demand CMO.
On demand CMO?
CMO.
Oh, on demand CMO.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Maurice, for providing me with the time, and congratulations. It's really great to see someone in the marketing business and then also providing something that isn't really commonly spoken about. So it's really cool to hear that. And not only are you successful at it, but you're implementing changes that can make you even better and more successful in the future.
That's the hope. One or two things will happen. It'll either go really well and you'll see me next year and I'll blow my goals out of the water, or go really poorly and I'll
We're manifesting positive.
yeah.
Only
Yes.
good things here.
But it's always worth the opportunity, no matter what the outcome is.
Great. I'm glad to hear that. Well, congratulations, and thank
you.
you so much for giving us these words and providing us with your time.
Thank you.